Hello! Oh gosh, my voice, but hello! What's up with you, Sir Khan? Welcome! I've been messing with my mic settings again because I'm literally always messing with my mic settings. So, hopefully this sounds better than... Not that my mic's bad, but I like good audio. Yeah. What is up, everyone? We are back again with Minecraft. Yeah! Minecraft reward time! I got nothing done today, but I'm playing Minecraft anyway. Well, that's... I didn't get any schoolwork done, but whatever.
Okay, well, in that case, I challenge you to a tickle fight!
Sorry, I was waiting for this song to finish, but it's still got like a minute. Let's, hop into Minecraft. Oh, hold on. This is bugging me. It wasn't lining up. It was bothering me. That's good enough. The little Spotify thing wasn't lining up for me and I didn't like it. But yeah, we're back. A bit later than usual, but that's fine. Oh right, I forgot I redid my house. Is anyone... No one's on. So this is my house. We redid this last stream. I am lagging a bit. I don't like that. Yeah. Just too busy with schoolwork. There's a creeper. This is my house that we finished. Well, that's my stable, and then this is my little house. Thank you. I need to make like a TV or something there. But we've got bookshelves, furnace, 2 different basements. We'll go to sleep real quick. Here's my other basement. Oh, you're right. Oh, I was doing overlay stuff earlier. I know why it's not showing up. I forgot to save a different overlay. Hold on. I really like making different overlays. They're fun to make. I just have the wrong one loaded. Thank you. I want this one. That may have fixed it? I don't know. Yeah, wait. Yeah, I see what I did wrong. I think that should fix it. Hopefully my mic and overlays and stuff are all good now. There we are. One thing I don't know why is why the color doesn't match with the chat, but that is out of my control, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I doubt there's been anything new added to this server because I'm literally the only person that comes on here. Which is kind of sad, but it gives me something to do still. So I was thinking we could either... I still have to go and make an enchantment table because I only have 1 diamond. Or we could make a little bee house. Oh, Enderman. I don't know. You have a lot of farms. All I know is I think my next project's gonna be this bee thing. I should probably get Silk Touch though. Actually, I think I might have a Silk Touch. Because there's 3... Hi, Orange! That made the worst sound. I hate the noise that bees make when they go into their nest. Good on you for finishing your homework. I'm just deciding if we want to make a bee thing or if I want to go mining. I think I have blockstone. Yeah, homework's not fun. That's probably why I haven't done it yet. There's an Enderman. Also, I keep losing llamas because I forget that the wandering trader ones don't stay. I don't think I have any glass. We're gonna need a lot of glass for our bee thing. Ooh, iron. Okay. We will start cooking some sand. Do I have a Silk Touch? I do. Okay, we're stealing that. And we're going to need to make campfires. It's a recognizable song. Also, it's a good game. I need oak and coal. I'll probably play it again on stream once a new update comes out. Cause I kind of made it through most of the game. Yeah, I keep adding stuff to your base. That should be enough for now. Okay, what other materials do we need to make a bee house? I still have a lot of dark oak, so maybe we'll use that. Yeah. Dark oak, glass. Only room there's nothing in it but a window. That can be your sunroom. Is that what it's called? When people just like put like it's like a second living room, but it's specifically for like being in the sun but not outside. A sunroom? Is that what that's called? Whatever. Do we want to make the bee house closer to spawn or closer to where the bees are right now? Because, okay, the mob spawner's over here. It's like over here somewhere. There it is. So we can make a bee house. Here wouldn't be bad, would it? Those right across the wall, the mirrors. Oh yeah. I bet a lot of birds flew into that. I'm gonna get some... Oh, I have some dirt. I think I'm gonna make it here. Yeah. The cats. Ooh. That's solid. Let's go orange. Should I make a bee farm? Like an automatic honey farm? I don't know how to do that. Should I look up automatic honey farm? Yeah, it would involve redstone. I'm also not that great at redstone. Why are you testing with 7 specific? Are you seeing if it has like that line in the middle of it? Bee farm. I need a lot of hoppers, which is a lot of iron. Maybe we'll just make one that we could potentially turn into a... We don't really need honey for a lot of things. Yeah, so I'll just make a not working bee farm, one that just looks kind of good. I think that'd work. Oh, it's nighttime. Okay. Let's start with rough outlines. Hmm. Yeah, sounds good, Orange. I was never good at bio. Enjoying lurking. That sounds so weird. Oh. What broke? Oh, my shoes. I gotta go get no shoes. Uh-oh. I forgot how fast my hunger depletes at this. We'll go to sleep first. And iron. Sight. Thank you. Yeah. I think you left before I finally finished it. This is what it looks like so far. I still need to get an enchanting table. It's a good block that's a bit of a pain to get. Terracotta is kind of a pain. It's a pain to place, but it looks good. That might be a good floor. Terracotta's good flooring. That always reminds me of the town hall that we built in that one world. With like the huge map on the floor. Yeah, there's my little humble abode. There's always an Enderman when I pass this area. Where does he live? Where is he? Oh, my pants are about to break. Oh, that's good. Do. This is a fairly good size, and then I think I'm just gonna block most of this off. Do. My music, again, I need to sort through my playlist, because the thing is, I have a lot, but they're not, like, organized in any way. Which dye is the hardest to get? Probably cactus, right? Unless you have a cactus farm. Other than that... Yeah, most dyes. They're all kind of flowers, so... What kind of outline do we want? I'm gonna look at reference images. Minecraft bee farm. Ooh, we should get some yellow blocks. What are some yellow blocks? A cactus farm. That's true. That might be the hardest block to get then, because you'd have to kill your own kind. What's the green one look like again? I might get some, maybe some yellow concrete and some yellow terracotta for this. For like little accents, that might be cool. I'm trying to picture this. I came here with literally no plan. I was just like, let's build a bee thing. Huh. We'll make it kind of like an octagon, I guess, and then we'll replace most of these blocks with like yellow or with glass. Yeah, so cactus might be the hardest for you to get. Okay, what if I started going in like that? Oop. Ooh, shivers. We're not doing anything very exciting. What does orange terracotta? I can never remember what they look like. I have to search them up. Terracotta. It's in all caps. Oh, the orange is like the fish one. Yeah. So probably just get some yellow. The lime is just a lime. That's cool. We might need to go get more. Maybe not. Actually, no. We're probably fine. Uh-oh. Do 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 do. Okay. What's the middle of this? How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this making sense so far for a bee place? What are they even called? I'm just calling it bee place. Let me see, let me see. I don't know. It looks a little wonky. Apiary? Isn't that for birds? Or is that for bees? What's the thing for birds called? I only remember that from playing this vet game. Oh. We'll leave the dirt there. Uh-oh. Alright, I think I'm gonna extend this up a bit more, which means I have to take down this. Aviary. Okay, yeah. See? Close enough. That makes sense. Because there's this What's it called? It's called Pet Vet 2, I think. It came out in 2007? It was one of the first games I played on the computer, I think. And I think I have it around here. I don't know where the disc is. That would be a funny game to play on stream, because it's so weird. It's like, just an old game. I just have to find the stupid disc. Actually, I have to find the disc, and then I have to find a way to get it onto my computer, because my computer doesn't have a CD reader, which sucks. It also means I can't watch my favorite movies on my computer. Not that I own a lot. I mostly just own Lost Boys on CD. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get an external one, obviously. Or just get an actual PC. That'll be a while, though. Gosh. It is weird that, like, laptops don't come with CD, like, DVD players anymore. At least I find it weird. How else are you gonna watch movies on a 3-hour car ride? We could extend it a bit and then have it round. Would that look weird? I can't tell. Let's see what extending it would look like. Well, that was just silly. I have no plans for this, so we're just kind of figuring it out as we go. While the skeleton shoots at me. And this creeper hopefully does not explode, please. Get away. Please don't explode. You're just gonna follow me. He's just watching me build. He's chill, he's chill. We can be chill here. Okay. Oh no, oh no. I'm sad. Am I being shot at? I'm running. No, don't attack me. There wasn't much I could do to avoid that creeper from not blowing up anything, unless I like jumped away and like ran really quick. But he still might have. I should get trapdoors. Not trapdoors, pressure plates. Might do that really quick. Dirt. Yeah. Nice. Blue, orange. You trying to say orange or orange? The blue is nice. This looks weird. How do I make this not look weird? Arranged, right? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I don't think going outwards was the best idea. That's gonna look wonky. Tear this down again. And most of this will be replaced with glass once I figure out the general shape. Okay. And then it's gonna be a weird pyramid looking thing. I think. That's what it's gonna turn out to be. Anyway, I hope everyone had a good day. I've been having pretty good days recently. It was my birthday on Monday, so that's fun. But yeah, so the portal isn't just like outside your base. Hello! How was your... I know you were streaming, I watched a bit of it. How was that? How was your stream? Did I go up too? Yeah. Hey up! Hey up! I can't stop saying that as well. Gosh. That's good. It's a very chill game. I haven't played much platformer games, but... doing Twitch is kind of making me want to play a lot of different games. I'm gonna need more dark oak. You Australian? G'day. I said mate once in my friend's group chat, and now I'm being called Australian. Which is fair, because my sleep schedule is basically Australian at this point. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, it's definitely not because of Philza. What are you talking about? Yeah, Minecraft reward. Like I said earlier, I did not do homework. I attended 10 minutes of class, technically. That was my day. No. What did I do today? Well, lately I've finally been able to, like, actually go outside. Because it's been freezing and snowing for months because I live in Canada, right? So I was finally able to go outside and skateboard yesterday. That was so good. I don't like exercise ever, and so I never really realized how good exercising can make you feel. Just like happy. It was just so good to be outside. Like actually. Even though I literally got no homework done, I was just very happy. Yesterday and today. Actually, it snowed last night, so I wasn't able to skateboard today. Get some fish and chips, that's pretty good. The only errands I ran today was just to 7-Eleven to get iced tea and jelly beans. What did I run back to get? Why did I run back here? Interesting. Post office visits are always interesting. Why did I run back here? I have... What's happening? I have everything I need, I think. Actually, do I have clay? I don't think, for me, I don't like being tired, so I get very tired very quickly, so exercise isn't very addictive, but it is, I guess. I've never really tried, like, actually exercising. I was never able to keep up, like, a routine. I might get more clay for terracotta again. But yeah, but now that it's spring, like, my mood has suddenly shifted. Like, my birthday was Monday. Birthday was okay. My birthday's always weird, because it's, like, a lot of people calling you, right? Which can get really annoying. Because my family does this thing where when it's someone's birthday, everyone else in the family calls them. So, like, all day, I'm just, like, getting calls and texts from my family. That's just them singing happy birthday and then hanging up. But, like, day before after my birthday, very good. I did just remember I didn't check any of my schoolwork yesterday, but that's fine. I should get a door. Yeah. I think that scared me. Hi there. I'd probably play more Just Dance if I could. Now that I'm like, it's sunny out I'm in a better mood, I might be more motivated to do like Just Dance. We'd have to clear out like our basement. It's basically all winter. It was just like battling with like, yeah, I could do Just Dance, or I could just like sit here. And it's nighttime again. Rude. Another thing I did today, I tend to clean. Yeah, it is really just so easy to curl up in the winter. I'm so cold naturally as well, which doesn't help, so I'm like always just... I'm literally wearing a blanket right now. So it is really easy to just stay in bed. But yeah, but to avoid homework today... And don't worry, I'll get it done. I have everything spaced out. Where it's like, yeah, I could do homework, but like, I could finish it all tomorrow anyway. To avoid homework, I just like clean. Because then at least you feel productive, right? You're doing something. And so I cleaned my bearded dragon's terrarium? Yeah, terrarium. Yeah. It's also like easier to do work in a clean environment, I guess. But so I cleaned my bearded dragon's terrarium, which meant I ran him a little bath, as you do. And then like changed up his like bedding. But he gets so like antsy after that, and he's just like running around his cage. Or terrarium, whatever. I call it a cage, even though it's not. It's like a 60-gallon terrarium. For this one little dude. Anyway. I need yellow, don't I? I don't have any yellow. So I took him out of his cage to run around, like, just, like, on my desk is what I usually do, or I'll put him on my shoulder and he just kind of runs around and does whatever. He does not sit still. He's not one of those bearded dragons that sits still, that's for sure. But he started running around my computer, and I let him type out a little Google search. It was basically just like keyboard smash, but I think he actually managed to spell... what did he manage to spell? Hold on. I took a photo of what he managed to spell, I think. He typed in KNJJ space Jakarta, which is a place, I think? Like, he typed that in, pressed enter. Obviously, Google was like, what are you telling me? It was really funny. He then proceeds to climb... I have, like, a corkboard behind my computer. He then proceeds to literally climb my wall. Like, on top of my corkboard, on top of all my, like, photos and stuff that I have. And he sits there for a little bit. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Because bearded dragons like to climb and, like, be high up. And then he started crawling towards, like, this, I have little dragon statues. So he started climbing towards these dragon statues, and I had to, like, take him down. So I was afraid he would get hurt. And he was still just, like, running around my desk. And he managed to knock my mouse onto the ground. And then, as I'm, like, reaching down to pick up my mouse, he fell on the ground. He does. So he fell on the ground, and I was like, oh no. He's fine. He jumps off of my desk all the time. I try not to let him, but he just does. He's perfectly fine, but he knocked my mouse down and then jumped off with it, which also broke my mouse a little bit. It didn't break, like, any of the internal, like, the actual, like, mechanisms that make the mouse work, but it broke, like, the outer shell layer of the mouse. And so I spent, like, probably half an hour to an hour, like, fiddling with my mouse, trying to get it back in place, and just, like, brute forcing the shell component back on. It was just awful. I was really scared I would have to get another mouse, because I just bought this as well. So I think that was most of my day. Was just doing chores and stuff. Do we want yellow stained glass? Pea glass. It's fine now, like I'm using it. Like this is... Pretty sure everything's working fine. But it's just like in that moment. I have a spare mouse, but it's just loud and clicky and I hate it. This one's like so quiet. Look at this. It's good. Yeah. There was a time like a year ago. Something happened with my computer and the ports on like the ports on the right side of my computer just like fully stopped working like one by one. And so I couldn't use a mouse eventually. Like my mouse just wasn't working because none of the ports were working. So I spent like a year just like on a trackpad. I hate trackpads. But I spent a year using my trackpad for like everything. Yeah, I was playing Minecraft with a trackpad. It was bad. But then like I went to go get it fixed. It took them a month. They literally forgot my computer was there. They still charged me like $100, and then I went to a different place to get it fixed, and that cost me another $100, and they never fixed it. Like, the computer works, it's just like the ports didn't. It just kind of, like, sucked all around. So I just was like, it's gonna cost too much money, so I bought a new computer and gave my sister my old laptop. Oh, I am sure it was a robotics field, because so many ports in our, like, robot's brain, like, what's it called? Like, fried? I'm sure the field also fried my computer ports, because just, like, static and stuff, right? Which kind of sucks. But yeah, but now my sister plays Minecraft with a trackpad. But it's better than a Chromebook, so. But also, yeah, robots. I did some robotics last year. Yeah. I was in my school's robotic team class thing. It's a pretty fun class. You design a robot from scratch and you code it and it has to battle. It's not BattleBots as in like BattleBots, like you don't actually fight, you compete in like kind of basketball-esque competitions, if that makes any sense. Right, axe, that's why I came back. competitive robotics. Yeah, it's cool. It's also stressful and very time consuming. I do miss like the atmosphere of it, that's for sure. It was for me like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. But I'm very glad I got to experience it. But yeah, but the field is like a foam field that the robots drive around on. And if you don't keep it static free, ports on the robot that like lead to motors will fry. And my computer was sometimes on the field because we used it to code, and I'm pretty sure that fried my computer's ports. I also managed to somehow... There's an off button. Yeah? The camera's running. That was fun. Just like that room of the atmosphere was really good. Yeah. I think one of the best things about school is joining other clubs and stuff. I never cared about like classes that much. I cared more about extracurriculars. But also because I didn't plan on going into like a science career. Sand, that's what I need. Yeah, on that old laptop there's a button. I don't think this one has it. Oh, it does. It's F10 on this one. Yeah. Yeah. There's one of them for me at least. But there's a button on the computer, for me it's F10, that straight up just turns off your trackpad. And I had accidentally pressed it one day and got like really scared when the trackpad wasn't working, and obviously my mouse wasn't working at the time. So it's like my computer's just now broken. How fun. And then I realized the trackpad was just off. Oh, a shovel. Which still happens to me now. I have a mute microphone button, and sometimes I'll accidentally press it, and then my mic's like muted the whole day as I'm like in classes, and I don't know why. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, robotics is definitely a new thing, and it's not a very... like, few schools have it. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it would be running 12 years ago. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know when it started. Sand. Cook this. Yeah, you'd think it would be really boring, but you get, like, really into it for some reason. Just wait for that to smelt. Yeah, it is hype. You get, yeah. I mean, obviously being in the field is different. Like, being on a basketball court's different than watching basketball. But it's still... It's a lot of fun to just run around the competition area. Just, like, frantically. Like, your robot's falling apart, but you're just, like, sprinting. It's somehow very fun. That might be enough. I don't know. It is funny. Because part of the game some years is the robot shooting at you, like literally. Not bullets obviously, but like these hard plastic balls. And for what I've been told, they hurt. And I could imagine. Do you want me to tell the one story from like the finals? Breakdance for 2 stairs. Or even like the last competition, the arena room from the like robot room was like a floor up, so you literally had to sprint your robot like down stairs in time for like a competition. It was brutal. But this one time, this was when I was just like watching, but there was this one time event where like literally the finals, like, because it goes in like brackets, right? You face off, and then whoever wins from that goes into the next one. So it's like finals against the last 4 teams technically. And there's a part of it where part of it is driver controlled and part of it is code controlled. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna mention his name, but so during the competition, right? Robots get really hot really fast, like if you use your computer too much, right? And your computer starts to overheat. That happened to the robots, obviously, because they're just made of like aluminum, metal, and some plastic, and so they overheat. And if you run too many competitions in a row, the robots start to like really overheat. So one of the teams had to take a break and like go outside and stick their robot in the snow to cool it down to be ready for the next competition. But during that time, they were also planning on kind of throwing the game, but because the way it worked, that team had already kind of made it into the next, like, the provincials or whatever. Or was it Worlds? Dr. Phil was roasting. Oh man, that sucks. I'm talking about robotics. True Canadians, we stuck the robot in the snow. That's really fun for your computer. Yeah. I need more glass. Yeah. So, robot was overheating. It got stuck in the snow. This team had won another competition, so they were already on their way to Worlds. But the team they were against was also from our same school. So like, well, if we throw, then 3 of us get to go to Worlds instead of just like the one. But you can't make it obvious that you're throwing the game, right? This is the finals. So throughout like the entire competition, this is Zircon's team, by the way. Zircon was like yelling at their team to reset the gears because they had to be reset in order to shoot properly during the first like portion. The whole like 5-hour competition, Zircon's yelling at his teammates to reset. I love this story too. To reset the gears, right? And so purposely the final competition that they were planning to throw, they didn't yell at their teammate to reset the gears. Because they're like, oh, we'll just set them. Their plan was to throw the competition by pretending to forget to reset the gears and then having the first portion of the autonomous mess up, and then they wouldn't win, right? The problem is the gears were just set to a random place, and they didn't really know it was going to happen. So, competition starts, right? Buzzer, I don't know if there's a buzzer, whatever. Countdown, 3, 2, 1, go. Robot starts moving. The robot picks up a ball, turns towards one of the drivers, like on the team, shoots the ball directly into his crotch, and the dude just falls, like he folds. And there's a video of it, I'm not gonna show it. Because it doesn't involve me. But it was the funniest thing ever. Like, the robot just shot its creator in the Yeah, well, it was basically random because you didn't really know that it was gonna do that. Because you were planning to aim it over his head, not at his crotch. Which is what happened. And, yeah, that's it. Yeah, dude, like, folds in half onto the ground. And everyone just, like, screams. It is the funniest thing. Iconic. Yeah, I think jokes about that like that and his kids or whatever, like, still probably exists to this day. Yeah. But it's so funny, man. There's another time where the same kid got walkie-talkies from Walmart. And we were all, it was probably like a Saturday. Oh, there's a cat. It was a Saturday and we've like been working on our robots like all day. Definitely. So he got like these, I think they were pretty, I don't know, he got these walkie-talkies from somewhere. And we wanted to test them out. So during like our lunch break or whatever, we wanted to see how far they would go. So one of them stayed in the classroom with us, and the other two people went with a walkie-talkie to like go like down the street to a nearby store. Oh yeah. I don't remember. It probably was. It was like, pressure's on, but we're gonna test these walkie-talkies. That's the kind of atmosphere this was. Right. And so the whole way, I think they had planned to get like chocolate peanuts or something. So it was called like Operation Nut or something weird like that. Right. Oops. Yeah, the microwave's kind of part of it. And so the whole way they're like walking to Walmart, and we're just like, status update, like over the walkie-talkies or whatever. As soon as they get into the Walmart though, like, probably because the distance and because Walmart's like a pretty solid structure, the walkie-talkie like cuts out, which is really funny. And we don't hear back from them until they're like out of the Walmart and coming back. On their way back, I think they stop at a microwave in the school. And all we hear from our side, yeah, status report and Operation Chocolate Nuts. All we hear from our side of the walkie-talkie is like, shh, what happens if I put the walkie-talkie in the microwave? And then all of us just go, no, don't do that. That's a stupid idea. And then we just hear beep, beep, beep of a microwave like spinning. It's just really funny to me. And we're all just like, no, why'd you put the walkie-talkie in the microwave, you idiot? I don't think he actually did, obviously, because you wouldn't be able to hear it because you had to press to hold it down. But dude, it was good. I think that's the only time we used the walkie-talkies. Or did we use them for a competition? Because they were planned to be used for the competition, because to talk with your teammates when you're far away. Oh, I need flowers again. I think most of my other memories from that, we used them in competition for a little bit. Yeah. You thought they'd be more handy than they turned out to be. This is turning out interesting looking. But most of my other memories are just forcing people to watch stupid movies and, like, videos. Was it when... I think I actually know this story. When you were talking about, you were talking about teachers and, like, who would... Something to do with cannibals. I don't know if that's the story you're referencing, but I remember that. That might have been a different story. His snacks and the drive team practice, so we went to the Walmart, yeah. Yeah, because robotics is, like, there's like five people on a team, and you're either doing like coding or building or programming or like driving, but most people are doing like a couple things. I did mainly coding, so I know some basics of coding. But on the topic of who in school would be the best, yeah. And decided on a specific teacher, and while we were walking through the aisle of Walmart, we ran into that teacher who could definitely hear you through the other aisles. Yeah. That's always fun. How do you after, yeah, I don't know, after overhearing some students saying that you would be the best to eat, it was like the gym teacher or something, right? Because he worked out, and, like, if... This is a weird topic. Anyway, most of my other memories are just like, yeah, you kind of avoid those kids, probably. Yeah. You also can't do anything. You're just at the local Walmart, really. But I've watched a lot of stupid shows because I was forced to in that class. Because we stayed after school, like, hours. And, like, on Saturdays. I spent a lot of time in school as a teen. So dispose of me. You wouldn't taste weird from hormones, plus you worked out super good quality meat, we had a list of reasons. Yeah. It wasn't like a weird thing. It was like somehow reasonable. It's still kinda weird though. Yeah, it's just a group of teens hanging out in an abandoned open classroom. I don't have Optifine. That's weird. And we had access to an Alexa, and it's basically just a Discord call, but in real life. This is looking good from the inside, I will say. Looking sick. Yeah, I know. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I need to go up and place torches. Forgot. I know there was one Saturday where I forced everyone to watch Barbie Princess and the Pauper. Which, a sick movie. Such a good movie. Barbie Princess and the Pauper. And then there was another time where I forced everyone to watch, Classroom full of metal power tools, unsupervised children, yeah. It was a lawless land. I forced everyone to watch the Disney movie Zombies, which if you haven't seen, please do. I still laugh at this. Yeah, it was also the same people that were in Anime Club, basically. But yeah, Zombies, the Disney Channel movie. Power tools in your anime club? Now that I would be terrified of. Anime kids being given power tools. Yeah. Do I have any oak? I don't. I'll have to cut down some trees. But yeah, Zombies, the Disney Channel movie, is kind of like Disney took the idea of racism and this is such a weird concept to describe. The movie's premise is zombies are real, but they're kind of chill, but they're segregated. So it's like somehow showing racism in a way. But then, like, the zombies get to go to the normal school for once, and everyone's, like, really racist towards them. But then there's, like, a Romeo and Juliet, like, love thing, because of course there is, because it's a Disney movie. And then, like, a zombie falls in love with a cheerleader. And then somehow, I don't know, they save the day or something. Yeah. Wasn't that the same dude that did the walkie-talkie and got hit in the crotch? Yeah, he just made a taser, and he made a... It is a mess, and I've seen it too many times, and there's also a part 2 that involves werewolves. And I think they hinted at a part 3. Yeah. It's one of those movies that I turned on because I was just bored one day, right? But, like, now it's somehow iconic. But yeah, the same dude, he made, like, a taser out of robot parts, like a working taser, and he made a... He used the shop vac to make like, darts out of thumbtacks? That's fine. I am also cold. My feet are cold, and I was gonna get socks, but I didn't. Should I get more terracotta? No, we'll see how much this will... Actually, I should get leaves, but I don't have shears. Yeah. It's a weird thing to spend most of my high school experience at high school. Like, I spent more time at school than I did at home, like, for sure. Because I would spend Saturdays and, like, just all day at school. To immediately go from that to basically exactly a year ago when, like, COVID hit, to spending every single minute of my day at home is such a weird shift. Because as soon as, like, schools and stuff closed down, obviously our robotics things closed down, and, like, all my other extra school stuff shut down. And I've just been sitting at home for a full year. It's so drastic, man. Like, high school to university. Going from waking up at, like... Yeah, I woke up at, like, 7. I can't imagine waking up at 7 now. I have a tough time waking up at 8:30 now. Shop vac thing with someone not in robotics but in a class held in the same room. Brought a piñata for his friend's birthday and he filled it with thumbtacks and Laffy Taffy. Then my teammate took the huge amount of thumbtacks left in the room, filled the shop vac with them, then shot them around the room. Yeah, he made a... That was a dangerous place. The robotics room was a dangerous place, but it was also really fun. We'd also have, like, elastics. Not, like, hair tie elastics, but, like, rubber bands, right? That we had to use for the robots, because that was part of the robots, is they needed rubber bands, because they were spring-loaded, which is also dangerous. And just all throughout the day, you'd just be, like, pelted with, like, rubber band gun, like, finger guns. So, I learned how to make a rubber band gun. Yeah, that room got destroyed. There's, like, stuff in the ceiling tiles. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's still a bottle of holy water in the ceiling tiles of that room. Unless you took that down, but there might be just a bottle of holy water. Because why not? A Lego crossbow. Yeah. It's been so weird. Because, like, at least where I am, they keep shifting from online to, oh, we're back, and then cases spikes, we're online again. So it sucks. I finished up my... Yeah, there's still a leaking bottle of holy water in the ceiling. I finished up my... Like, my grade 12 year was last year, right? So my last year of high school, my last, like, final months was spent at home. And we never got a grad. We were gonna have a banquet, but COVID never went away. So, yeah. It's tough. It's tough, definitely. It was also like, because no one was prepared to do online, obviously, and so when teachers were forced to change how they teach to online, like no one knew how to how to do that. Yeah. I'm still not a huge fan of online learning. It's not how I learn. Why is this uneven? It is uneven. Yeah. Because a big part of high school is like, you finally did it, like, gosh, we're done. Yeah, but you, like, purposely didn't get invited. So even though I know grad was gonna be, like, boring or whatever, it's still, like, it's still sad. Now that I just thought of this, I'll probably go to my sister's grad before ever having my own grad. That's kind of a sad thing, but there's nothing you can really do. Yeah, I don't know. Our school was very weird that last year, and then it just got even weirder with COVID. But yeah. But honestly, I'd rather not get sick and die than, like, than go to a grad. Like, the trade-off's understandable, right? This is gonna look weird if I use spruce. Ah, who cares? Yeah. High school's a weird place, but I miss, like... I kind of miss being there. Especially since you didn't get closure. Because the timeline of events for me was literally a year from now. Why is there a zombie on my roof again? A year ago was my birthday party. Oh yeah, gosh. Because I think I went to a restaurant a couple of times, but I, like, fought with my family about going there, because I'm like, we shouldn't be going to a restaurant, guys. Did you not go to school on, like, that Friday? I don't remember that. Because I had my birthday party, my 18th birthday party last year, right, with, I think I invited 13 people because I hosted a murder mystery. I like to go pretty extravagant for my birthday parties, okay? I hosted a pirate-themed murder mystery. I know, I'm cool. And, that was, like, Saturday, like, the 14th or whatever. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad I was able to have it. That was, like, March the 14th. March 15th, everything shuts down. Schools are closed. You can't have more than 10 people in your house. Oh yeah, like, totally fair. I still don't want to, like, go to restaurants and stuff. My mom had suggested it for my, like, this birthday 2 days ago, and I was like, I I don't know. Not until literally everyone is vaccinated, I think, will, like, anything happen again. But, like, my last birthday party, I kind of got, like, a big send-off kind of with my friends, but we didn't know. Obviously, back in March, if you remember, yeah, just go to work and that's it. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, things were shutting down on the 13th, but we didn't know if school was shutting down yet. And it was announced that school was shutting down on, like, the 15th, like, the Sunday. And then from there, obviously, everyone's school stuff is still at school because no one had planned this. Yeah. I think that's probably part of the reason I started doing Twitch. I've always wanted to do YouTube and stuff, like ever since I was in like 6th grade. So, learning about Twitch after like I had planned to start doing Twitch in June maybe? That's when I first thought about it. Yeah, that was such a like a surreal week. That was a year ago. That was the creepiest week. Everything was like shut down. Everyone's like in this like state of like what's gonna happen, right? And then we had like a spring break obviously because they're like we need a week to figure out how we're gonna transition to online. Meanwhile, all our school stuff's still at school. So it was like a creepy week, and then everyone's like, oh, we're just gonna go online for like 2 weeks. It was not 2 weeks. And then what happened? Obviously, like, yeah, everything was just online, and I think we eventually, okay, this is actually also funny. The day that, the day that we were able to go back to school just to pick up our books, we had like a 10-minute time slot that we had to book ahead. Oh gosh, I didn't even think about food. That's so gross. Ugh. I think in the back of my head, I was like, this could, like on that Friday, the 13th, in the back of my head, I was like, this could be the last day at school for a while. So I brought home a fair amount of my stuff just in case, right? But then like 2 weeks later or whatever, a week later, right, we were able to go back to pick up our books, and we had to book online like a 10-minute time slot. And me, Zircon, and one of our other friends booked our time slots around each other because I had to get one of my classes was art, and I had to get this huge canvas out of the art room and like into my car somehow. And I'm like, I can't do this by myself. I need people to help. So we purposely like booked our time slots around each other so I could get like my friends to help. That's okay. And so we're like, everything is very strict at this point, right? Because it's literally the beginning of lockdown. And we are like going through back doors in the school to try and get this stupid art project that needs like 3 people. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. There's a bee in there. Yeah, so it was me, my 2 friends, and my sister were all there. And this thing took up the entire back seat. And I was like, okay, so I only have room for one person to help me here, and I needed to drive Zircon home. And I was like, my sister will be fine if I just leave her here, right? She was. My house isn't that far from the school, but still, like, it was insane. Come here. And then we finally signed out, and it had been like an hour had passed, and the front office ladies are like, how did that take you an hour? And we're like, no reason. It was kind of cold out. Thank you. I'm very proud of this as well. We should get some bone meal. Get some flowers in here. There we go. Oh, and I still have terracotta to place. Look at that! Isn't that cute? Yeah. It was a weird. That's a lot of bees. It was a weird circumstance. But it was hilarious, and one of the last things that my friends and I ever really did before not seeing each other for a long time after. Look at that. It was fine. Okay, is there more bees around the area? Yeah, like, once a month maybe I'd see one of my friends just, like, briefly. Mentally, like, COVID's been a awful thing for literally everyone's mental health. Like, there's no doubting that. Because humans are pretty social people. So not having that is, like... Uh-oh. Come on, get in the house. Get in. Don't let anyone else out. Get in. Yeah, gosh. My family's not the smartest, so I've been dragged along to some family events. I think we had Thanksgiving together, and I was like, we shouldn't be doing this, but here we are. Stealing more wheat. I also still live with my family, so it's not... Because I was supposed to move out and go to university, but the university's online, so I have no reason to move out, so I'm still at home. And that's my year of COVID. Basically. Should find areas to place this terracotta, maybe. Yeah, your house is a lot of people. Here's a funny thing, though. I'm the tallest person in the house that I'm at right now. I'm not even that tall, okay? But I'm taller than my mom and my sister. Because my dad's like 6'4", so I'm taller than my mom and my sister. Yeah. That's cool, but like, I'm sure that can get very lonely. But for my birthday, my mom put up decorations, like just Party City ones that she found, and they're hanging above our like kitchen walkway. And because my mom, who's the shortest, put them up, they're at the perfect height where I have to duck every time I like enter or leave the kitchen. I'm like average. I'm not like tall. I'm just the tallest one in his family. And I have to keep ducking whenever I go into the kitchen because the decorations hit my head. Yeah. My mom's 6'4". My dad's 6'4", sorry. Yeah. I get kind of my height from my dad. Not a lot of it, yeah. My dad's side of the family, insanely tall. My mom's not at all. Like, not whatsoever. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, man. You're like a couple inches taller than me. Not too much, though. I think. I don't remember anymore. Mate. Oh, she's 6 feet. That makes sense. My grandma, I think, is still taller than me on my dad's side. Yeah. My grandma on my mom's side's like 5. It's like even, so I'm much taller than her. That looks nice for the corners, I think. I want that to face a different way. Yeah, see? I'm basing it off of these corners, kind of facing out like that. No. That's funny. I think there's only one of my cousins that's taller than me as well. Why is this not working? Terracotta is so annoying to place. Because it's directional. That's not it. That's not it either. You have a tall family, wow. There we go. No, that's not right. Ah! How is this not working? Man. I want this design to be in this corner. Nope. Okay, there we go. Good enough. Nope. Oh, we have to place the campfires too. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it doesn't match up like that, but whatever. Oh, stretching, sorry. My bones get stiff. Do. Bees make such a weird, like, popping noise. I have had enough with this terracotta. It can just do whatever it wants. Where else can we place some? Maybe, like, along the top. Don't fly up here, bees. That doesn't match up. Look at that, see? That'll only be on one side though. Don't have enough. Thank you. We have 10 more I could place somewhere. Maybe above the door. Oh, it's Mario Day today, because it's March 10th. Yeah. I don't have any Mario games on my PC. I have Super Mario Galaxy. That would be a fun playthrough. Oh, you're right. It's past 12. Missed it. Sucks. How does this work again? Nope. I'll just match this one. Nope. Yeah. I need to figure out how much capture cards are. Because I'm assuming they're expensive. Here we go. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Did that work? Also Mario Kart. Gotta play Mario Kart at some point. Yeah, that'd be cool. I have to do some research into capture cards. Mario Kart Wii is so fun. I'm better at the Wii version than I am at like the Mario Kart 8, I think. How did I do this the other one? This? No. I never had a GameCube. I'm too young for that, probably. The first Nintendo thing I ever got was a DS when I was 7. And I mostly just played Zelda 4 Swords and like a bunch of free games on it. What direction does this one go? There we go. Haha. We got it, we got it. source of what's killing you. I'm just waiting. I hate placing terracotta. I can't. There's so much brain power. I haven't had to use, like, my brain to think about things a lot. Okay? I don't know what's happening. Speaking of Mario Kart. How does this work? There we... No. That's not it. What am I doing wrong? Obviously a lot of things, but... Oh? That's promising. There we go. Okay. We got it, we got it. 2 more, okay? I can't match it up to that, actually. I have to match it up to this one. What direction does this need to go in? Oh, okay. That was so perfect, look at that. This is quite something. Oh, the campfire is right. Let's go get some... I have glass on me. Ooh, yes. Are you ready for the worst noise ever? It's 3 seconds later. Yeah. It's okay, I got it eventually, so we're fine now, okay? Anyway, this is the worst noise in Minecraft. It's when you drink straight honey. Bad. That's enough, and that is more than enough. That's so bad. Okay, but here's our little bee area. Let's get more flowers for them. Why do this? you have to be told, okay? It's important to know. It's important Minecraft lore. Please do not remind me, you put maple syrup on your sandwich, didn't you, earlier today? I don't know how I feel about that. It's very Canadian, but still... Maple syrup isn't bad on its own. Like, just straight. Get water. I thought it was syrup. Why did I think it was syrup? Anyway. Yeah, I don't know what's worse. maple syrup. Okay, because the sandwich had like mayo and mustard, which are two things that I hate. I hate mayo and mustard. Maple syrup. I don't do any cooking, so I don't have any like culinary expertise, but that it doesn't sound appealing. Like at all. Oh man, I'm cold. Okay, but like the caramel sauce you'd use for like ice cream? Mario music. Let's grab some flowers from here. Yeah, understandable. I don't know what to make myself ever, so I just make noodles just all the time. It's just kind of sad. Okay, but did you put it like on the bread of the sandwich or like in between with all like the mayo and stuff? I hate this. I hate this idea. Yeah, I just make instant noodles. I'm pretty good at making instant noodles, I will say that. I'm just not good at deciding food. And my mom still makes, like, supper and stuff, so I don't have to deal with that. I'm not a bad cook. I don't cook. That's kind of it. I'm not the healthiest person. I know that. Please, I've had... half of my Twitter is just weird lunch updates from me. Because I wake up at like 12. Oh yeah, I don't eat it like every day, okay? I'm okay. Make sandwiches, go to the kitchen, grab anything, and look for a sandwich. I don't make sandwiches, because I don't know what we have in the house. Flowers. But like when I don't know what to make for lunch, I'll usually just divert to instant noodles. Most of the time. Or mac and cheese. Today though I think my mom made like a stir fry kind of thing with it's not quinoa, what is it called? What did she, I don't know. It's like caramel sauce in the fridge. Couscous? It might have been couscous actually, yeah. Having instead of dinner. Yeah, no. But I don't know, I don't like making food for myself, so a lot of the time for breakfast or for lunch I usually just I grab whatever, right? My breakfast consists of a pre-made like breakfast drink. It's like a Special K breakfast thing. And then if I don't know what to eat, every now and then, like maybe once a week, okay, you can check by my Twitter. One day I just remembered that we had popsicles, and I was like, you know what, I'll just have a popsicle, because I'm not really that hungry, and this is just to kind of tide me over until I get something actually good.
Redesign your logo. We know what
My awful sandwich. I hate your awful sandwiches. Mostly because they include mayo. I don't like envisioning that. But yeah, I had a popsicle for lunch one day. And then some days I'll just have like jelly beans. I love jelly beans. And that'll just kind of be my lunch. That's only because I wake up so late. Yeah, I bought jelly beans today. The jelly belly ones. I can't eat too many jelly beans though, because then I will get sick. I think that's it for the bee farm, I will say. Put this back as well. Ooh. I've only been to a convention twice. I went to a New York convention when I was in New York a couple summers ago. I'm sure I was eating sandwiches just Friday. Yeah, I remember that. My family, especially my sister, is very paranoid. Used to work conventions, that's sick. Like at the, like... In what way would you work? If you don't mind. But this one time my grandma came over and she just handed us servants how to make the bread was stale. That is impressive. That's so cool. Man. Oh, that makes sense. That's cool, man. But I went to a New York convention. That was absolutely sick. I think we got in free because I was a minor at the time. To play the E3 demos. That's a cool perk. That's good. The first expo thing I went to, there was a lot. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't really have that fun of a time. Next one though, like I kind of knew how expos and stuff worked. It was amazing. I enjoyed it so much. And I wanted to go back, but obviously things are closed now. Oh, I can put these in here. Ah. We're gonna go mining somewhere. Yeah. Conventions are fun. I've never been to a gaming convention, though. There's just never been any... No, nothing comes to Canada. So... If things do come to Canada, though, it's only Toronto, and, like, that's it. And, like, that's... It'd be easier for me to drive down to the US than to drive over to Toronto, so just... Ugh. Annoying. That's cool. I'd love to go to, like, TwitchCon eventually, in the future. That would be sick, I think. That's cool. Because gaming for me was mostly just Minecraft. Because I didn't really have time to play any games, right? And now I do. But whenever I play games, it's usually with my sister. I tell a lot of stories about my sister because she's very... I don't know, she's like my best friend. But whenever I'd play games, I'd usually play them with her. Like, we played Undertale together, and we played Papers, Please together. And by together, I mean, since I'm the older sibling, I played and she sat and watched and commentated. Uh, which is such a older and younger sibling thing to do. But I have so much fun, like, playing video games while someone is, like, sitting beside me and just, like, talking. Which is obviously kind of why I do Twitch and stuff. It's just, eventually I just want to play games and get, like, first-hand reactions. Yeah. I'm trying to find a cave. I forgot what I was doing. Yeah. So hopefully... Yeah. But, like, I never... I'm gonna find you. So she's not watching. That's cute. A lot of the times... Oh, there's more bees. I probably don't need you. A lot of the times, I'm better at Minecraft than my sister, so she'll get me if she's, like, being chased by a bunch of zombies. She'll, like, get me to come and, like, log on and help her. It's very funny. I find it very funny. We should make animal farms next, too, actually. I do want to find, like, diamonds, though. I gotta find a cave. There's a cave. But yeah, for some reason, like, I can't play games on my own, because then I feel like, at least if I'm, like, chatting to myself, and, like, making jokes, I'm like, well, it'd be much more fun if, like, someone else was here to, like, hear me make these jokes. Which, obviously, I'm not making jokes right now. Right now, I'm just going for more chill, but in the future. Once Miitopia's on the Switch, and I get a capture card, that game was so fun to play. It's such a silly game. Yeah. Also, honestly, my friends are a huge driving force for me to continue doing Twitch. Trying to make things to show off. I usually, like, I play on servers and stuff, and, like Hypixel. It's never been... I don't think I've really ever created a world and just kind of went around. Unless I have, like, huge projects to build, but I never know what to build. So, like, Realms and, like, multiplayer servers and, like, Hypixel have always been fun. Yeah, I'm very grateful for my friends, especially Zircon. You are very nice. Yeah, honestly. But okay, wait, funny story. The first time I bought myself a computer, I had, like, saved up for a full year of, like, babysitting and, like, chore, like, allowance money. I saved up for a year and I bought myself a computer, and I got Minecraft on it. And I think my mom's computer had Minecraft under, like, MacBook. And my sister and I, like, loaded into a world, and I found, like, the, like, most scuffed recording software ever. I was, like, 10 maybe at this time. And I recorded us playing on this, just playing on a survival world together. Everyone is so busy. Yeah. Wednesdays are like the least busy for me, but they're the most busy for you, at least for now, which kind of sucks, but I'm glad you're here. But yeah, but we just like, I remember we were in like a snow biome and we built a thing and we probably played for like half an hour. And then I didn't even like edit the footage because I didn't know how. We didn't have a mic, it was just using like the computer desktop audio. It's just like an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old just like playing Minecraft. And I tried to upload it to YouTube. But since my computer was like, it was like the cheapest computer I could get at the time. It was like a $400 computer. Yeah. I nap a lot, whenever. Just whenever. I don't even know. Wednesdays are, mostly my watch Twitch days as well. So I spend most of my days watching Twitch and just being on Twitch. Oh, I am being shot. But yeah, I tried to upload that to YouTube. I had the, like, my computer processing it all night long. Like, I had the laptop open. It never processed. Yeah, I'm glad. Maple Story. Yeah, it's definitely a new way of communicating for me. Oh, diamonds! Yes, let's go. Fine. I'm not one to usually chat with strangers. But this works for me somehow. Twitch, just like the format. Diamond Eye. I can make an enchanting table. Oh, that's gonna follow me. Yeah, I text a lot now, but like, I don't meet people over the internet. Oh yeah, storytelling is much better verbally, usually. I also do like telling stories. Because usually I'll end up telling the same stories to my friends over and over. So I'm like, man, I need some new people to hear me listen to the same stories that I usually tell. Oh, my pickaxe is gonna die. I'm glad I've scrounged up some funny stories for tonight. Probably only need one furnace. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like never confident enough to like keep up with internet friends. IRL friends are somehow like easier for me, at least in the past. Yeah, man. Tell some stories. That's true. I'm sure you do. Con stories, like, dude, you must have so many. I don't have any con stories. Nothing weird really happened at either of the cons that I went to. It was just, like, really fun. I bought a lot of, like, pins and stickers and stuff. That's kind of it. Ooh, hello there. Twitch is also unique for storytelling because usually when you're in like a conversation, baby zombie, shut up. The only things that can really interrupt me are this stupid baby zombie. We're working them all the time. DJs. That's sick. One of my teachers was a DJ. That's the whole story. He would like teach and like DJ on Saturday nights. And he was just the coolest teacher. He was also forced to DJ literally any school event. Oh, there's a creeper. I'm okay. I just placed water. Ooh, ravine. Oh, more diamonds. Yeah. What was the joke? What's the difference between an airbag and a pipe bomb? Shrapnel, I see. For some reason, my sister has this like joke book. It's labeled like joke books for girls because of marketing reasons, right? But none of them are specifically like for girls. she counted, and there's I think 8 cannibal jokes, like jokes about cannibals, and they're her favorite thing ever, and they're so funny that they're in a joke book for girls. But we were playing D&D one time with like this group of strangers, which is like one of the like most out there things that I've done. I always try and like push myself to like be outgoing because I'm not outgoing. So I have to like force myself to do stuff out of my comfort zone. And D&D was one of those for me, definitely. And at like the local comic book store, we just like joined one day, and her character like cast the spell, what's it called? Tasha's Hideous Laughter. And the DM was like, okay, what's the joke that your character uses? And at the time, I think I was like 16, she would have been like 14. We were just sitting with a bunch of like 20 to 30-year-old dudes. Oh yeah, I definitely did, sorry about that. But we were sitting with like 20 to 30-year-old dudes, and my sister, who's very small, has to like tell a joke to make like the bad guys laugh and fall over or whatever. And the joke was how does it go? I want to get this right. I think it was just what do nuts say when they sneeze? It was just cashew. And for some reason, that made like the entire table just like burst into laughter. And we were just like, that's not even that good of a joke, man. But no, yeah. It was a weird time. I think we only went to like a couple sessions after that, because it was just like, I don't know these people. Yeah. It also just matters, like, the context that a lot of jokes are said in, of course. So, just for some reason, that was just, like, the funniest thing to them. Ooh, hi there. Why do you have a shovel? Give me your shovel. That's true. Right now you don't. Still in college. Well, I'm still in college. I don't know how I have time. Oh, my axe broke. I think I'm out to a favorite joke, but it's too long to tell. Isn't there like one joke that like takes literally hours to read? You were talking about that one time. Or it's... What was it? Oh, zombie villager. Hi there. I don't know, you have a pretty busy schedule, honestly. But closer to the summer, I'll have a lot more time, and I'll probably be streaming a bit more. Depending on a lot of factors. The world's longest joke. It's a really funny joke. I've read it off like 7 times, yeah. Like, it takes hours to read, doesn't it? Yeah. My school load's a bit less hectic than yours, so I have a lot more time. It also just depends on what kind of thing you go into for university. Yeah. I don't think I've read the world's longest joke. I just know that you've mentioned it. Oh, hi! That's fine. Hello to you too, I guess. Yeah. I'm pretty slow at reading. Not terribly, but... This is a bad idea. I'm gonna dig into lava, aren't I? Okay, we're good, we're good. I don't know... Like, I'm not good at redstone stuff. I don't know why I collect it every time I go mining. Yeah. I applied to work at a comic book store once. That's just funny to me. Yeah. Board game cafes are so fun for birthdays. There's this one time, because the one near us, you can order cookies. That's cool. I vaguely know how to play Magic. I was told once, like, 2 years ago. But yeah, at the board game cafe, it was like someone's birthday. Yeah, someone's birthday, and you can order, small Magic tournaments. That's cool. I've heard those are a lot of fun, but I never got into that. Nice, nice. yeah, so at this board game cafe, it was someone's birthday, and you could order, like, chocolate chip cookies at the cafe, and they would come with a shot glass of milk with them, which is really funny. And I think I also got a slushie at the time, so I ordered like the cookies and I got a slushie, which came in like a normal size glass. And some part of me thought, after I had finished the milk, what if I poured the shot glass, or what if I poured the smoothie into the shot glass? Ooh, that's a lot of mobs. We probably have enough diamonds to leave. That's a fair amount. So, yeah. That'd be me. I don't drink that much milk, okay, but... but I tried to pour the slushie into the shot glass, and ended up dumping the entire slushie just all on the table. Just the whole thing. Just on the table. I think some of it got in the shot glass. It must have. Slushies are also not a thing that you can kind of do shots of. Yeah. One of the worst parts about D&D is trying to plan. And I am a huge planner, so... yeah. I mostly DM. Because at the time, I introduced like a lot of my friends into D&D. And I was just the only one that knew how to play it, because I had played like a couple of sessions. So I've only ever really DM'd. Actually, I don't know where my house is. I think it's this way. Yeah, things always fall through. And then recently, like since COVID, I like to do D&D sessions in person. I think it's really fun because you can get like a physical, tactical stuff, and so I just haven't done any D&D stories. I don't remember. Oop. I haven't played in many other campaigns besides the one I set up for you guys. I think the Halloween themed campaign was my favorite, because it was supposed to be a one-shot, but it literally took us till Christmas to finish it. We started like in October. Am I headed the right way? Oh, I know where I am. The Halloween one was my favorite because I am gonna die. Because you guys just came up with like weird characters. I think so, okay. My friend group for D&D grew too big, like there was 8 to 10 people, which is too many people for one campaign. So I ran the same campaign with 2 different groups. Right? So I think it was every Monday, it was D&D night. Definitely. Every Monday, I'd pile my friends into my van, because I had a van. Because I am a cool teenager, I had a van. I miss that van. Pile everyone into my van right after school, drive over to my house, set up the whole kitchen table. I woke up at like 6:30 to set up a D&D table. That was like last year. Gosh, can't imagine. I forgot that I had a map. I might be lost, but whatever. I woke up at like 6:30 to set up this table so that when everyone came back from school, it was ready to go and we could play. Because D&D always takes like half an hour to set up at least. I think the van broke by that time. Yeah, my van broke in like last October. Like October 2019. Like it's an old van. Yeah. We still own it. It's just sitting there doing nothing. I'll tell more about the van after the D&D story. But I don't know where I am, so I'm just running around the world. Where was I with the D&D story? Oh yeah, okay. So there's two campaigns. Yeah. I remember that. One of them is a lot more... See, I know where I am. There's my little stable. One group, which is Zircon's group, was a lot more murder hobo-y. Like, anything that they could solve with violence, they would solve with violence. Right? I think you guys ended up burning down a tavern... Because of course you did. Like, for no reason either. Like, you got the information out of the dude, and then you just left and, like, burnt it down. I was like, I guess. The other group somehow managed to go about the world and collect people to be aboard of their pirate ship. Oh, yeah. That quote came from your group, wasn't it? A not good noise that bones shouldn't make was when I was trying to describe stuff in D&D. Because I was trying to get better at, like, improv and, like, storytelling. Yeah, from burning down the tavern. You, like, broke some dude's arm, and, yeah. I'm not the best at improv, but D&D was me trying to, like, force myself to get better and, like, just try something new, right? But yeah, the other group was much more, roleplay, which is a lot more fun in D&D than just rolling dice, see if it hits, kill, whatever. It's a lot more fun if you, like, talk to the NPCs and, like, try and, They had stolen a pirate ship, like, day one, they stole a pirate ship, and every character that they met, they tried to convince to join their pirate ship. Cheddar to do shoulder, because everyone failed their charisma checks, yeah. And now they just, like, have a small, like, pirate ship of NPCs that they've, like, collected. Which is a lot more fun to kind of, like, play with than just, let's burn down this tavern, and then let's go to the next location and burn down this tavern, and... Yeah. We never finished that. We only got, like... Not even finished chapter 1 of that, dude. That took forever. But yeah, I would say that the pirate ship group is probably my favorite, honestly. If I'm being forced to choose. See, why do I collect redstone? I never use it. I just have it now. I remember before I split up the party, there was this one dungeon. It only had like 13 rooms, I think. It wasn't like a huge crazy dungeon or anything. And most of my stuff I don't know much about, like, world building and stuff. We had to mention completely botched our mission, then tried to report the lady we were after for tax fraud. That is... I think one of you probably wanted to burn down her house too. But... That doesn't go there. What was I saying? I've been talking a lot. Give me a moment. DMing for 5 hours straight definitely helped my vocal cords get used to talking for this long, though. It's been 2.5 hours of just me talking. DMing and working in fast food helped with that. To light up the kitchen because you couldn't find any recipes in it, yeah. Right, okay, so before this, in another campaign, or whatever, because my campaigns are all from, like, the official D&D books, because I don't... How did I find time to do D&D? I was in so many extracurricular stuff in high school. Like, I'd come home at, like, 5:30 to 6 most days after school. But there was this one dungeon that took the group, I think, 5 in-game days. Which doesn't make sense for the story at all. It was supposed to take, like, a session, right, to finish this stupid dungeon. But somehow it just got dragged out for 5 in-game days, which lasted a couple months at least. I was so exhausted with that stupid dungeon. And then you finally get to, like, the last boss dude, and you defeat him in, like, half an hour. And it was like, all of this for nothing. Oh yeah, because you guys entered this one room, defeated the... What was it? I think it was a Dragonborn or something in the way. There was, like, one dude in this room, okay? You spent forever fighting him, finally defeats him. There's, like, one chest placed in the middle of the room. Like, this huge open room. And everyone's like, maybe we should check if it's trapped. And this one character... He's playing his character so well. He's like an elf. He's like so stupid is his character. He's just a stupid character. This one elf dude, everyone's like, maybe we should check if it's traps. And he goes, nope, rips open the chest. And of course it's trapped and like acid starts filling the room. And everyone's like, gosh. And I think literally someone almost dies because of this stupid acid. It was so funny. And then I think you met like an octopus thing, and that literally took you like 3 separate sessions to try and like end. It was fun, but man is D&D tiring. It's also great super that was a group that dumped out 2 healing potions. You did. Because later on I gave you healing potions. And none of you knew what they were because you all failed your checks. Then you just dumped them out. You fed one to some shoes, I think. Like... Yeah. I'd love to get back into D&D, but I want to do it in like an extravagant way. Like get 3D models and stuff. How many chests do I have? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. Cool. So the grass looked a little healthier. We handed them to the dumb guy. He gave one to his angry shoes. Yeah. I made sentient shoes as a reward for this stupid dungeon. Sentient, angry, yelling shoes. And the dude that like opened the chest and was just like the character was just like dumb and was supposed to just act stupid. Like tried to put them on, they hurt his feet. He just like took a liking to them and like called them his best friend even though the shoes are yelling at him like, put me down, stop it. It was so funny. Oh, right, we gotta make... I have to go get obsidian, actually. Okay, so we have 9 diamonds. 2 of them we need for... I need pants. 2 of the diamonds we need for the enchanting table. I need 3... How many obsidian do you need for the enchanting table? Where is it? I need 4 obsidian. I only have 1. So I will have to craft a diamond pickaxe. Oh yeah. In like another dungeon, a very like similar thing happened where there was a tapestry that had like a little bit of mold on like the corner of it. So Zircon's character, who is a rat chef named Remy. Okay. I think you took the tapestry and you, like, licked it? And obviously it was poisonous. But then it also spread spores to the rest of the party that was all gathered around. And I think you took the least amount of damage from that somehow. Even though you literally straight up licked, like, poison. Yeah. Oh, and I am in someone else's portal again. I never did learn whose this was. I also do not know how to get out. There's no doors in this place. And now I am here. Uh-oh. We will have to run back. If I can make this jump. Hey, come on, there we go. The portal's too close. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, but it's also really funny. Okay, there we go. Let's build an enchanting table finally. Oh gosh, I was gonna sneeze, or I did sneeze. That was a weird noise. Anyway, enchanting table. I felt really bad about poisoning the party. Remy did not. Okay. I have 4 diamonds left. Should I make an axe? Boots? Or keep it? Oh wait, I have a bunch of lapis, don't I? Unbreaking, efficiency. Actually, I'm gonna get some more books. Oh yeah, we don't even have the thing leveled out, maxed out. We're gonna get books. Sugar cane. It's weird that sugarcane makes books when that's not really how you make books in the real world. I think there's more sugarcane over here that we're gonna steal. It's not growing because these chunks aren't loading. Oh, I was gonna tell. I was gonna tell about the van. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Also, since it's my birthday, this makes sense. So, 19 years ago, right? My mom's pregnant with me. And I don't think I was due until mid-April. So I'm very early. I was born early. But I wasn't due until April. So one day in March, that's not how you make books. My mom is just like going about her business, right, as you do. Shit, there's a better way to start this, and I can't for the life of me remember how I usually start it. Let me do this first, and then I'll... These all suck. Okay, so... My mom is pregnant with me. And she wakes up, and her water breaks. But she doesn't notice that her water breaks. She just thinks she, like, peed herself, as you do when you're pregnant, I guess. And so, technically, she was in labor, right? Because her water just broke. But she didn't notice that, and she just carried about her day as normal, as she was planning to do, just all day. Which included going to, like, aerobics, like water aerobics. I think she, like, attended some water aerobics thing. What else did she do? She did a bunch of other things. She also purchased a van. It's... What's the year on the van? I think it's like 80... What is the year on the van? Hold on. Let me bring out a calculator. Yeah. It's just like a 1994 van, I believe. And this is like 2002. So she just goes about her normal day. She buys a van. She goes to aerobics. I think she does some other stuff. I can't remember right now. All the while, she's technically in labor and just straight up doesn't notice it. Anyways, I'm eventually born. Everything's fine. That van is then eventually passed to my grandma some years later. No, it's passed to my aunt, I think, some years later. And then to my grandma, who owned it until I was able to drive and needed to use it for transporting some stuff. And then we were like, well, you could just get the van. So this van has been in the family for like 25 years. This van is older than me. It is great. It's like an Astro LT like camping van. I'm trying to find sugarcane. And then as soon as I have it, we have to like, is that a village? That's weird. We have to like get it checked out to make sure that it's okay to drive by, like insurance and whatever, right? Yeah, like it's a van. Insurance and repairs and stuff ends up costing us quite a bit. We had to get new tires. We had to get a new windshield. This is a huge village. There's 2 iron golems here. That's crazy. I think I had it for about a month or 2. And then the engine just straight up died. Oh, I'm stealing your books. And because the type of van, you'd have to... I'm also stealing this. Sucks, sorry. You'd have to, like, go in from underneath it to, like, replace the engine, which would have cost, like, even more. So we were just like, okay, I guess the van's dead. No one's been here, that's crazy. That's kind of the van story. But, like, I made it known to people in my school that, like, yeah, that's my van in the parking lot. That giant blue, like, 25-year-old thing sitting in the parking lot. That's mine. Yeah. I'm cool. But it was perfect for what I needed it to do, right? Yeah. I don't know much about cars. All I know is that, yeah. Yeah, it's very expensive. But even, like, my grandpa is a mechanic. Which is also really funny, because he wanted to be a bus driver, but he had too much road rage, so he became a mechanic. And, like... yeah, even though the van was, like, kind of his, he just, like, never fixed it. Look at these fish, they're so cute. Oh, and I'm being poisoned. I have a lot of fond memories of that van. Like, yeah. Like, my friends loved that thing. My grandma could not understand why. She hated that van. She was like, good, I'm glad, like, you're getting use out of it. She hated that my grandpa kept it for so long. Definitely. And the van was perfect for that. But, like, I'd be going somewhere with a group of people and everyone would, like, race to be in the front seat. It also, that's cool. It only had a cassette player. It only played cassettes. And so I learned how to like make cassette tapes. They're not that hard, honestly. You press record. But I stole my dad's old like huge like boom box tape and CD player. And I still have like a bunch of, I collect cassettes now. I have a bunch of my grandpa's old like 50s music cassettes that I want to reuse to put like my music on. Oh yeah, it's really fun. I love the aesthetic of cassettes, which is why I use a cassette as my opening thing. Tim's Run. Yeah, I don't think we did anything like, it's kind of hard to exceed like a 7-passenger van, honestly. But no, that's definitely a very teenager thing to do. Hope I'm not getting lost. Gosh. But yeah, everyone would like, oh yeah, no worries. Here, it's like, oh gosh, it's almost 2 p.m. or a.m. Oh. Good night, Echo. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know where I'm headed, actually. This is a bad idea. I think it's this way. Thank you. Have a good sleep. I'll talk to you later. Where was I with this van? Oh, yeah. Everyone would try and like cram into the passenger seat so they could control the music. Yeah. I'm probably after this story I should probably end. It's been like 3 hours. And I need to get sleep too. Why is there a chest here? Yeah, everyone would just like try and cram to control the music because I had I think I had like an ABBA cassette maybe? No, I don't know. I had a bunch of cassettes and people wanted to try and control the music. Especially once I got a cassette to aux cord adapter. I don't know. People just like loved that van. Like would race me to the van. But the what's it called? The fob or whatever, like the the unlocking part of the key didn't work. So in order to unlock the van, I had to get in and I had to manually like reach over, unlock the doors. And like sometimes you have to like hit the keys on the side of the car to get the back door to unlock. That back door like stuck so much. It's like so scuffed. But everyone would try and like beat me to the car and I'd just be like slowly walking like you have to wait for me because I can't open the car from a long distance away. Yeah. Like it's iconic. Like I don't even care about the quality. It's just like iconic to me at this point. And I do miss having a vehicle, just like being able to drive around. What were some other... And then there was this one time we were on our way to my house for D&D. And we noticed like one of our other friends like walking along the street. And so everyone in the van starts pounding on the windows to try and get their attention. And for some reason, they just, like, do not notice at all. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's 30 bookshelves, isn't it? But yeah, just like at least 6 kids like pounding on the windows of this van trying to get this dude's attention. It was so funny. Multiple times, the the back sliding door, because there's only one door on the side and it slides open. Sometimes that door wouldn't open, so people would have to climb through the trunk, which is also just so iconic. Yeah, that's the van, basically. I'm just gonna see what enchants this gives now that we have more books. Punch is pretty good. I know, it was so rusted. Breaking efficiency. No, these aren't good either. There's also this one time I went into Walmart. And on the way in, I noticed a van, same make, same model, same color, like the rusting was almost the same, except it had like curtains up. Craziest thing. Like someone has the same van as me. And that, like, was so weird. I really wanted to paint it, to look like the Mystery Machine, because it was like the perfect shape to be like a Mystery Machine van, so I really wanted to try and paint it. I never got around to it, obviously. But someone else in my city has, like, a Mystery Machine paint job. Like, I was going into work. I was going into work one day in the mall, and like I look over, and as I'm like I think I was really late to work this day, so I'm like trying to like rush into work. I'm like speeding a little bit. And I look to my left, and there's just straight up like the Mystery Machine just like there. And I was like, okay, I don't care about work. I need a photo of this. I saw it multiple times. So like someone in that mall, I think, owns a Mystery Machine, and that is the funniest thing to me. It's so good. I wanted to meet them so bad. But yeah. I do think, on that note, I can't think of any more van stories. Thank you for joining me on my 3-hour talk about my life. This has been very fun. We're gonna go to this. Thank you, and thank you everyone for watching and just being here and hanging out. You had a great tome. Since it's like 2 a.m., no one is streaming, so. Good night, everyone. I'm waving. Hope you all have a good sleep. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining. It's been fun. Yeah. Both of you are very active in the chat, and I appreciate it a lot. Honestly. Yeah. I'll probably stream Monday is the plan. Monday, around the same time. Probably Minecraft, unless I find something else fun. I don't know. I don't know what the next project's gonna be on this world. I might do something a little bit different, but still kind of like the same vibey, you know, chilling out late at night. That's all I got. See ya! I'll probably not play Funkin'. I'll play Funkin' again when it updates. Probably. Like, adds a bit more stuff. I'm probably gonna turn the first one into a video if I get the motivation to edit. Yeah. Then maybe I'll play it on Monday. Try and beat some of the harder songs. We'll see. And I'll see you later. Bye.